Have you ever wondered what makes a man truly miss you? It's one of the most powerful feelings you can create in a relationship, that deep sense of longing when you're not around. But here's the truth. Men don't always show their emotions like we expect them to. They have subtle ways of realizing your absence, and that's exactly what we're going to uncover today. If you want to know how to make him miss you more than ever, keep watching, because these secrets might just change everything. 1. Create space. First, let's start with something that might surprise you. Men start missing you when you give them space. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, right? But think about it. When you're constantly around, it's easy for him to take you for granted. Space gives him the time to reflect on the moments you've shared, and when you're not there, it makes him truly appreciate having you in his life. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about giving him the freedom to realize how much he values you, and trust me, that realization is powerful. 2. Confidence is magnetic. Here's the second thing. Men miss confident women. Confidence is magnetic. When you walk with your head held high and show that you're comfortable in your own skin, you're sending a powerful message. You don't need his validation to feel good about yourself. And ironically, that makes him crave your presence even more. It's the strength he admires, the independence, the self-worth. These are the qualities that make him think, wow, she's incredible. And that thought, it sticks with him long after you're gone. 3. Be kind, but not overly available. Now let's talk about kindness. Of course, being kind is important, but here's the key. Don't be too available. Men love women who are thoughtful and compassionate, but when you're always there, it can lower your perceived value. He needs to feel your kindness, but he also needs to miss it when you're not around. Think about it. When he doesn't always have access to you, it makes him appreciate those moments with you even more. That balanced kindness and independence keeps him thinking about you long after you've left the room. 4. Keep a sense of mystery. And here's another secret. Men are naturally drawn to mystery. Now, this doesn't mean you should play games or hide who you are, but leaving a little bit of yourself unrevealed adds a sense of excitement. When he feels like there's more to discover about you, he'll start thinking about you more often, wondering what's beneath the surface. It's that sense of curiosity that keeps him intrigued. The thrill of knowing there's always something new to learn about you. 5. Positive energy is irresistible. Men are attracted to positive energy. It's contagious. If you bring fun, laughter, and joy to the relationship, trust me, he'll miss that vibe when you're not around. Think about it. Who wouldn't miss the person who makes life feel lighter, who turns mundane moments into something memorable? If being with you feels like an escape from the stresses of life, he'll long for that positivity when you're apart. Laughter and lightheartedness, these are things he'll crave. 6. Support his dreams. Here's something that goes deeper. Men miss women who support their dreams. When you're the one cheering him on, encouraging him to pursue his goals, he starts to realize just how much he values that support. You're not just a partner. You're a source of strength and inspiration in his life. This doesn't mean you need to carry his burdens. It's about being his biggest fan in a way that empowers him. When you give him that space to grow, he'll miss the positive influence you bring into his world. 7. Respect his boundaries. And now something that's often overlooked. Men value women who respect their boundaries. Whether it's giving him time for his hobbies or understanding when he needs personal space, respecting these aspects of his life makes him miss you even more. Why? Because when you show that you trust him enough to give him space, he feels valued and understood. It creates a deeper bond. And when you're not constantly pushing to be involved in every part of his life, he starts craving your company. 8. Emotional connection. Let's not forget, men crave emotional connection just as much as women do, even if they don't always show it. When you make him feel truly understood, when you connect with his dreams, his fears, his desires, That's when he'll start to miss you on a deeper level. It's not about doing grand gestures. It's about creating moments where he feels that you get him in a way others don't. That's powerful, and it's something he'll remember when you're not there. 9. Independence. Independence is another trait that makes a man miss you. When you have your own life, your own passions, it shows that you're not dependent on him for happiness. And that's incredibly attractive. Men miss women who have their own hobbies, their own goals, because it means that when you're together, the time you spend is meaningful. He'll realize that you're not just there to fill a void, you're there because you choose to be, and that makes him value you even more. 10. Boundaries build respect. Setting clear boundaries is essential in any relationship. Men respect women who have boundaries because it shows you have self-respect. And when you have that, he knows he can't take you for granted. When you're not always readily available, it makes the time you spend together more valuable. It creates a sense of longing, and that's when he starts missing you more. 11. Playfulness keeps the spark alive. Men love women who keep the spark alive through playfulness. If you can tease him, make him laugh, and keep things fun, that energy stays with him long after you're gone. It's not about being serious all the time. It's about creating moments that are lighthearted and memorable. The playful connection is something he'll miss when you're apart. 12. Challenge him. Don't belittle him. Men love a challenge. When you challenge him, intellectually, emotionally, even physically, it keeps him engaged. A woman who can push him to grow without making him feel small is someone he'll miss when she's not around. It's that dynamic of mutual respect and growth that makes a relationship irresistible. 13. Appreciate the little things. Don't underestimate the power of appreciating the little things. When you notice the small gestures he makes, it makes him feel valued. And men miss feeling valued. It's the little acts of kindness that can often go unnoticed. But when you show appreciation for them, it makes him realize how rare and special you are. 14. Authenticity is everything. Finally, men miss women who are authentic. When you're genuinely yourself, not putting on a mask or pretending to be something you're not, it creates a connection that's hard to find. Authenticity is rare, and when you show vulnerability, it makes him miss the real, unique person that you are.